I'm standing in front of the southern gates of Montreal's historic Chinatown district. And I'll tell you, with its plethora of delicious restaurants, its herbal remedy options, and its general knick-knackery, I've spent a lot of time on these streets. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know very much about this district.
So today, what I'm gonna do is use one of my great loves, food, to get to know the Chinatown behind Chinatown. First up, the classic Chinatown experience, dim sum.
We're here at Cam Fung, one of the famous dim sum places in Chinatown, and we're here with Mr. Mark Slutsky. So you've been involved with food culture in Montreal for a long time.
I was a food critic here for years at the Montreal Mirror.
There's an interesting thing that we have, because we have eaten in Chinatown together on Christmas night.
It's sort of a Jewish tradition. So to me, eating Chinese food and then usually going home and watching Die Hard are sort of my Christmas traditions.
Chinatown, it was the original Jewish ghetto in Montreal. So in the end of the 19th century, when Jews were coming from like the pogroms and all that stuff, pre-World War II, this was where they landed. And then as they moved north, Chinese people moved in who had been working on the railroads, and they moved in here.
I think it's just a common immigrant path of immigrant communities move downtown, then they make enough money to leave and like move to the suburbs, and then they're replaced by the next wave of immigration.
Right.
Of course, that's all changing now because everyone wants to live downtown now. So you'll see immigrant communities forming in suburbs. Like there's a large Chinatown in Montreal in Brossard.
Yeah, that's
on
right.
the South Shore.
So what so far has been your favorite that we've had?
I do like these noodles quite a bit. They've got like little bits of pork and green onion in them.
Yeah.
They're very tasty. And as a sort of decadent delight, these like deep fried shrimp balls with mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise on the side?
To stay away from. Yeah.
What is this?
This is taro root. It's like a really rich dish.
Dim sum means to touch the heart because it was designed as a little tea time snack on the spice roads. And they'd have these carts that would go with little meals. And it wasn't supposed to be like a big meal. To a certain extent, this is Chinese brunch.
Well, I mean, that's how people treat dim sum.
Yeah.
As like a thing to do on a Sunday morning and then, you know, order off the carts.
From one of Chinatown's worst-kept secrets to one of its best secrets. Hidden in this one-block area is a factory that's been making fortune cookies for more than a century. And until this day, no camera has ever been allowed in.
Here, I made it in here.
Wings makes 45,000 fortune cookies every day. They were the first manufacturer to include bilingual messages in their cookies and the first to be certified kosher for the entire product line.
This is it. This is the real deal right here. The best ones that you can get. Your heart will skip a beat. Huh, what a prospect. Never eat the peppers in Sichuan cooking because you will...
You will die.
You will die. I'm gonna try one of these peppers. Uh-oh. I can't feel my mouth right now.
Cut me loose.
So far, I've tasted some delicious dim sum from Chinatown and then took a tour through the land of fortune. Cookies, that is. Now it's time to dig a little deeper into the past of this community. Walter Chian-Tom is an advocate for Montreal's Chinese community.
Chinatown has kind of an interesting shape in Montreal because it's just one city block. How did that happen?
The fact that the Chinese community is so close to the river shows how it is really one of the older communities in Montreal. That being said, even though it's an older community, unfortunately, because of municipal bylaws, they restricted the growth of Chinatown. There's only so much expansion that can happen within, you know,
one city block.
One city block.
Yeah.
Chinatown 2, as it's affectionately called, was created by new waves of Chinese immigrants. As a result, between Atwater and Guy, you can find traditional Chinese food that rivals the very best in Chinatown 1.
So we're here at Ganbai in the new Chinatown, and we're with Shou Danhua, who is a filmmaker, but originally from Sichuan province in China. So we chose this restaurant because this is a Sichuan restaurant, and you said it's one of your favorites.
Yeah, it's my favorite. The dish we will order later, I will show you, it's the typical Sichuan food.
Have you noticed a change in this neighborhood?
Yeah, definitely. Very interesting thing is you can find a lot of small restaurants. They do very typical local food.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
谢谢.
So tell me what we're looking at here.
You can look at it, it's red.
Yes, it is very red.
So this is actually the dry red chili.
Okay, and then there's fish underneath there?
And some vegetable on the bottom.
And so I don't eat the peppers.
Never eat the peppers.
So that's a little message to people at home. Never eat the peppers in Sichuan cooking because you will...
You will die.
You will die. You'll die if you eat the peppers in Sichuan cooking. Oh. Thank you. And this one over here, what's this one?
It's pork and it's very fat. Both of them are my favorite dish in this restaurant.
I've never been so nervous to eat before. Okay, so I'm gonna take this here. Oh, so good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Should we try this one? The pork?
Yeah.
So this is a good piece right here? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Here we have the meat under here, and up here is the fat. In China, the fat is just as important as the meat. So I'm gonna do this right now. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really good.
It's very tender and very...
The fat's nice because it's kind of like almost like a cream. I'm gonna try one of these peppers. Okay, it's starting my mouth. I can't feel my mouth right now. Uh-oh. This one is a doozy. Oh my goodness. I got a spicy one. I feel like what's going on in Montreal with the Chinese community is absolutely amazing right now. Ganbai to both Chinatowns.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.